Hello and welcome to another episode of Historically Marked. Well, this is my first California Route 66 episode, and it's also sad because there will be no more states after this one on my Route 66 journey. So the end of the line is in this state. So, I mean, it's bittersweet to say the least, but I still got a long ways to go to get to Santa Monica. But I'm in Needles, California, and it's one of the hottest cities here in the United States. It probably averages 100-degree days most of the time during the summer, but I'm here in March and it's really cool. It's a little breezy, so that's that. But I am outside the classic Garces Train Station. There's a historical marker here. This town does a lot to preserve Route 66, but this is the one stop I'll be showing you, so here we go. All right, so this is the Amtrak station, and let's see what's underneath this sign right here. There's a plaque right there. So this is the old cantilever train signal, or cantilever, sorry. This old West Needles cantilever signal, reportedly the last one between Albuquerque and Los Angeles, was relocated to this site, with funds raised by the Friends of the Centennial in honor of the Needles Railroad workers, dedicated in 2015. So this was one of the grandest Harvey houses, and Harvey houses were built many decades ago because you know, a guy named Fred Harvey, he wanted to create some, I wouldn't say luxurious, but at least quality train stations that had like restaurants and whatnot. I mean, there's a lot of different things I can explain about that, but yes, this was once a Harvey house. On the other end of that, this park, or the lawn, I should say, there's a Hampton Hotels marker. We shall check that out. Here's the marker right here. All right, so it says here, formerly one of the greatest Harvey House hotel, restaurant, and Santa Fe train stations. The hotel and restaurant were open from 1908 to 1949. The train station closed in 1988, and the Hampton Hotels sign has faded. So as far as the architectural factor, this is pretty much classic revival. Well, yeah, still a nice looking building. I can tell they've done a lot of restoration to it. And something I'll never see back home are palm trees. Across the street is the Needles Regional Museum. It's recommended, but of course it's not open today, but maybe sometime down the road. And let's take a look at this memorial right here, honoring Russell D. Roberts, a fallen sheriff in San Bernardino County. Thank you for your service. This is a Great War memorial to those citizens of Needles in memory of those who gave their services to the nation during the World War, 1917 and 1918. All right, thanks so much for tuning into this episode of Historically Marked. First California Route 66 episode. I'm in Needles, California, signing off.